And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Back to pass. It's Wyola. Looks to his left and makes the completion. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the market. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. Well, they need 8 yards on 4th down to keep this drive going. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs. 1st down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On the ground, it's Henderson. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Tate. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. The Buckeyes will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised him. They've got it.
Breaks the tackle. Now he's got room to run. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. The Buckeyes will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Howard. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. The defense drops him for a loss. They went backwards there. A 2nd down behind the sticks now. The 1st down play, not a good one. Looking at 2nd and long here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Tate. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. Coach electing to go for a field goal attempt. This will be a long-range attempt. 51 yards out. You missed it. Field goal. No good. He missed it, and the game is still tied up. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything, and they put together something here. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll give it to the back. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. 3rd down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Mayer. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the 1st.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
They'll hand it off. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Illegal flag on the back.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. The back's got it. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
He'll avoid the...
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
Incompletion makes it second down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Grab behind the line. It's Nair.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
It's 3rd and 4. So far, they're 2 for 2 on 3rd down this possession. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. And they've got him at the 4, but a big gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
All right, 2nd down and goal now for this offense. He runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska.
Well, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. Finds room at the 30. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. And he's got it again. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. And you think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers. But we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Looking to pass. It's Howard. Quick throw to the left. He's got it for a big gain. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He makes the grab. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. The offense with 5 receivers now. Empty backfield. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looks downfield, he connects with a wide-open wide receiver. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Defense is coming after him. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on 1st down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a 1st and goal situation.
We'll look to throw it here on second down. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Perfect timing here.
Number 32.
Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. And the extra point was up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Return begins inside the 10. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. And he lofts it toward the sideline. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. And he lobs it deep down the middle. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Touchdown, Huskers. This quarterback on fire today.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. He knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Cornhuskers will kick this away to begin the second half.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
And the kickoff heads out of bounds. The offense will begin from the 40. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching it downfield. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pop over the middle. It's a Buka.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do.
The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
Great job here on this sack by this linebacker from Nebraska, living up to the lofty expectations of what you think when you think about Nebraska and linebacker play. Not just stuffing the run, but the ability to pressure the quarterback. They've had some great ones over the years.
Bringing pressure. The sure hands. It's Smith. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds his man. It's Tate. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this fourth down and short. And
he's throwing for it on fourth down. Finds his man, has the first down. Brought down to the 22. It's a first down, very near the red zone now. The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw again. That's reeled in. It's Smith. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Looking to score. They'll run it to the left side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to...
The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? Running out of time in the pocket. They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10. Second and long, backed up at the 8-yard line. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Pressure is coming. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Ball handed to the running back. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. The Cornhuskers will send the punt team onto the field. Gets the kick away from his own end zone. Oh, and he's got some space here. And they've got the returner corralled. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone on this possession. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Oh, and he doesn't hang on. Looks like it was deflected before it got to him. It'll bring up 2nd down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's 3rd down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his 2nd catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They had to punt the ball last time. Now they're looking to add points, build on this lead. They're going to run it. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
I know that this guy can make plays downfield, but Chris, how about this touchdown on 4th down? They throw it to him short. He not only picks up the first down, but with his wiggle and speed, he takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That mistake sets the offense up at the 40. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Nice grab. It's a Buka. And he shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys...
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. No fair catch. Looking to return this punt. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Oh, and he's in. Aiming for the end zone. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Nebraska. Kicking team on now for the extra point. After the point after, it's a 35-17 game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
35, Ohio State, 17.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Kickoff booted out of bounds. The offense will start now from the 40. This should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Toss play to the outside. Ball carrier brought down what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. And notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved, catching passes. That's tough to stop. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. To the air, it's Howard. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball to 44. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The Buckeyes pick up enough for a first down here. And they'll use the ground game here. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Play action fake, looking to throw. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut into this lead. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage and make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So, nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Well, the big fellow's Kirk flowing to the right there. The defense just has no answer. It's a huge gain.
Yeah, and what a patience there by the running back, just allowing those blocks to be set up there off to the right, and then once he saw the crease in the defense, accelerates through that hole to show you what kind of speed he has for a big gain and a first down.
And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
They've converted 2 of 3 so far on 4th down, and they'll stay aggressive here. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. The pocket breaking down. Now, he did not make the first down yardage. It's a big stop for this defense as they try to cut into this lead. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The pass rush closing in. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. He's running out of time here. A sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
The pass is incomplete. The defense holds on 4th down, and they'll take over.
What a great job by this defense, really, all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you get the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
He stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
The sure hands. It's Mayer. They make the first down, brought down to the 31.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. You talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
The Huskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Here's a shot toward the end zone. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Makes a quick grab. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs. First and 10 play coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. And the Huskers are in the red zone. It's a run. Running back's got it. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
So another third down conversion. Now they're set up at first and goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down. Second and goal for the offense. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Huskers. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Ohio State, 17.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. Caught over the middle. It's Scott. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Scott. They bring him down, but he was fast enough to get that first down yardage. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be very important here in the final minutes. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught over the middle. It's Abuka. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. The offense will spend a timeout here. 25 seconds on the clock. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. To throw, it's Howard. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacked.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? The quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
An extra point knocked right down the middle. Here's the kickoff team now, set to move this one away.
42, Ohio State, 24.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Big guys up front, line up. It's first down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On first down, it's play action. Looking to make a big play downfield. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. And the beatdown continues.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
And here he comes now. It's a fumble. The returner loses the football deep in their own territory. Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one